Welcome to the Stress Outlet. My name is Dr. Kimberly Quinn, also known as Dr. Unstuck, and we're going to talk about that today because we're going to talk about what it's like when we are pulled out of our frames, talking about the framework. Okay, so we talked a lot about codependency, and we talked about also not shaming ourselves to death. Shaming doesn't rarely makes anything better, if that's even possible, because shame is that feeling of being flawed, defective, damaged goods, different, not enough, all the things, feeling like just broken, right? And so here's the thing: it's not typically the codependency, the anxiety, the depression, the fast mind club, the bipolar, whatever it is that brings us down. It's the shame, that feeling of being damaged goods, that really brings us down. So instead of asking, we talked about this, instead of asking what's the matter with me or what's the matter with them, instead ask what happened to me or what happened to them. Because codependency, we talked about this, codependent behaviors are very, very common. Another thing we can do is, instead of saying, oh, she's so codependent or he's so codependent, we can say with love and kindness, I'm noticing some codependent behavior. I'm noticing some codependent behavior in me. And when we separate the person from the problem or issue, it's so empowering and it's so much less shaming. Because then the thing is out here and I can manage it, and I can also have a good day and set it down like a suitcase. Okay, so here's the thing. Codependency happens typically from something that happened in childhood, and even most wonderful families can have things happen. Why? Because life happens. So when we are born into our little baby frames. And inside of here is self-love, and we cherish ourselves. We know that we're invited. We inherently know we're wanted. We're wanted to the party. We're invited to the party. We don't even doubt it. We don't question it. We know 100% that all those good feels are in here. Why? Because our authentic self resides in our own frame. What happens when early on we get messages, maybe there's addiction. Like I grew up with two very abusive alcoholic parents, and that the point is that is not to shame and blame, but just to put it out there to explain this. So we get pulled out of our frame when we learn that we have to earn the good feels. We have to earn being loved. We have to earn being accepted. And we're getting these messages early on because there's dysfunction. Maybe we're 6 years old and we have an alcoholic mother or father. We have to, we're trying to put together a peanut butter and jelly sandwich for a 3-year-old brother or sister, things like that. There's a gamut of ways we can learn this. And all the shame messages, all the projection of shame. So we get yanked out of our frame. So we learn that we've got to find the good feels out here, which is